What's going on, guys? Chase, Ghost Picks Against the Spread, coming to you again for Tuesday the 14th. So I did a video a couple hours ago. It was up. Everything was fine. I had already rewatched it. Everything was good. But I got like 6 emails from people that are longtime viewers of mine. A couple of them are even, full-time paying clients. But they watch every day and they said, hey, just so you know, once you get about a minute into that video, we can't hear anything. It's like it just goes on mute. So I went back and watched it again 3 times. I could hear every word of it. But went back, called one of the people because I know him, they've been a customer of mine for well over a year now. And, we have that type of relationship. So I called and he actually put me on speakerphone and he goes, listen to this. So I can hear myself and then all of a sudden it goes dead. So if you are one of those people that couldn't hear a minute going in, I'm sorry, that's why I'm redoing this video. Some of you may have been able to hear it, may not. I just know that I started getting quite a few, emails and everything saying that they couldn't hear me at right about the 1 minute mark on. So I don't know what it was because I could hear it just fine. I had no issues on this end, but just to be safe, because obviously the free play was after that 1 minute mark, here I am. I went ahead and removed the video. I'm redoing it again. So let's do a quick recap into yesterday. Free play, Twins, loser. I think the Twins played more aggressive, as I said in the previous video. They played good. Skaggs started out of the gate, fantastic. And I'm just so impressed by people like Ohtani. I'm telling you, that dude right there, I hope that he gets to fully come back and be the pitcher / batter that he, was last year starting out. But even if he just solely has to be a position player in the outfield and swing a bat, he's still MVP caliber player. Can't say enough about the guy. Jimmy says he's never seen anybody that talks about Ohtani like I do. Talk about him almost as much as I talk about Javier Baez. But that was a loss. That was a hard-fought loss. We only had 3 plays yesterday. Seattle Mariners, they won it in 10. I had some people say that in the last video it made it seem like the Mariners lost. No, I just said the Mariners played the better overall game by far and almost gave it away. So sorry if I misconstrued any words there. But so that would put us at 1-1. And then we had the big top tier play, which was our money back guarantee play. First time we've ever done this. Reason that we did it is because people love red alerts. They love the late fire plays. They love top tier plays. They love that one play that they can just go out and step out on, put big money on, as long as their bankroll allows it. And they can go out there and just hammer that one play. They're not a multiple play a day type of person. Well, we got a lot of people that like that, and they want to test the waters with us. They want to see, okay, Chase, I bought your red alerts. It's great. Chase, I bought your last 2 late fire plays. It's great. When will you have another late fire play or red alert play? Guys, we don't know that. It's not something that we plan for. Those plays come to us. That's why a lot of the times I will announce a red alert or a late fire just hours before a game actually starts, because this is a team that we've been following, a starting rotation we've been following, pitching setting itself up the way that it needs to that we've been following, so on and so forth. And then the number has to be right. It's not just the matchup for a win or a loss, or whether we take a money line or a run line. It has to be valuable for us. But yesterday, I had a play in the Arizona Diamondbacks game, which was my top tier, and it just barely missed the cut of a red alert. Actually could have been a late fire play. But Jimmy and I have been discussing doing a money back play. Let people test the waters with us. It's not the cheapest play that we offer, $75. But we're that confident in it where if it were to lose, full refund, no questions asked immediately as soon as the game ends. It was a blowout. Arizona teed off on Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh hit a couple nice little dingers right there to start the game, and I immediately got emails going, oh, great. He said, oh, yeah, so much for a guaranteed prize. I never said it was guaranteed. He said, "Y'all, well, so much for your top tier play. This game sucks. I'm cutting it off." And then 30 minutes later, I get the same people emailing me back going, "My bad. This is why you're the expert and I pay you." Guys, baseball's a long game. It doesn't last 30 minutes. Sometimes one inning can change the course of a game, but one inning is not the only inning that's played. You got to be patient with it. But an easy blowout victory. So for all the people that jumped on that, congratulations. Hope you hammered it. I know one customer in particular. I don't know his bankroll status or anything. I just know that he said, "I got 4,500 on the game yesterday after he bought it." He's like, "Got to have a big hit." And then again, that kind of worries me. I'm like, well, can you afford that? Can your bankroll sustain that? Because there is losing. There's going to be losing plays. But easy, no sweat. Easy winner. So nice little 4,500 in your pocket. Anyway, so a 2-1 day overall yesterday in the MLB with a huge top tier winner. Nice profitable day. So now let's get into today and a game that I went back and forth on, quite a bit. And, I almost want to give you another. Let me check a line real quick because I've been going back and forth between these two plays. Both of them are going to be on my card. That's already solidified. Let me just check these. Give me 1 second. I'm going to check a line real quick. And I'm going to see which one poses more value, and that's the one I'm going to give you. See if anything's changed. All right, so right there. Shut up. It's my dog. My bad. All right, look. All right, I'm going to give you the one that's got the lower money line, which is a little more valuable in my opinion. The other one, a little bit higher of a money line, it may end up being my top tier play for the day. So we're going to go to Flaherty and the St. Louis Cardinals on the road in Atlanta, facing off against the Atlanta Braves. Now, line's sitting at minus 120. It opened up at minus 105. Now, here's the thing. The way that St. Louis has had recent struggles, I think this line should have opened up with the Braves minus 125, 130. Now, Freddie Freeman is questionable, so I can understand why it would come in lower. I did get confirmation from a source that I have that works for the team that Freddie Freeman did not participate this morning when the team went out there and did some stretches and some warm-ups and just had like a morning toss around. That doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean that he will not play tonight. Chances are he won't, though. I have a really good feeling that he won't play. He hasn't been ruled out. I've already had one person tell me that he has been ruled out. It is not official. That is coming directly from the Atlanta Braves organization that he is questionable, and that's all they know at this time, and it will be a later decision. The game doesn't start till 7:20. This decision will probably be made somewhere right before the start of batting practice at around 5 o'clock. So, for the person that said that they know it for a fact, coming directly from the Braves organization, that's not true. So we'll have to see. So I understand why the line came in a little bit low versus what I think it should be, because I do think that the Braves are still probably the second most talented team in the NL East. Winning the NL East last year, preseason prediction that I gave you, only one in the country that had that, and it was a nice victory, future victory there. I still think the Braves are the better team than the Cardinals. I think that they have really built something special in Atlanta. I think it's going to take a few more years for them to really come to full form, to really showcase what they've created overall. But, you see my dumbass dog in the background? Fucking moron. The Cardinals are a very, very scrappy team, and I think that with Flaherty on the mound and the possibility of Freeman not playing, I just think that St. Louis is really set up for a nice bounce back to start what could be a really good overall week for them. A really good stretch of 5 to 8 games. Listen, guys, St. Louis is a tough team. Yes, the Cubs are the top team in the NL Central. The Brewers are right there behind them. And then, of course, you've got St. Louis. Let me tell you something. Would not surprise me whatsoever to see St. Louis take over a wild card this year. Do I think they are better than the Brewers or the Cubs? No, I don't. I think that they're right where they need to be. But let me tell you something. with me, the only thing I've really disagreed with St. Louis and decisions that they've made is some managerial decisions they've made over the past year, basically, getting rid of someone who I actually thought did a great job. Other than that, they put really good key pieces in place. Their pitching is a lot better than they give credit for. They play well on the road, and obviously they play better at home than they do on the road. Busch Stadium is a fantastic ballpark and a great city, but I'm telling you right now, they're eking at it just little by little by little by little, and I really think that at the end of the year is going to show that they're doing it. They're winning games and they're building a record different than what other teams are doing it by going on 5, 6, 7, 8 game win streaks. But I think at the end of it, you're going to see why they are going to be talked about as the upper echelon of baseball from post All-Star break on. So I really like them in a bounce back spot tonight after coming off of a difficult weekend against Pittsburgh. I think we're set up really good for them to bag a road win, low money, the possibility of Freeman not stepping up to the plate. And I really like the pitching matchup in the way that I truly believe that it favors St. Louis tonight, pretty significantly. So we're going to lay the $1.20. That is a premium play on the premium card. I almost gave you a West Coast game that may end up being my top tier play. We'll just see how I end up breaking that game after I finish breaking down the last two. WNBA is getting ready to start. I'm going to toss out a couple of these plays to just my normal MLB clients so they can see if you're on an all sports package for a year, you'll start getting WNBA when we go full force into it. We had a great WNBA season last year. Low investment, not a ton of plays, but we make extremely good money in the WNBA. If you're willing to go out there and take the time and really study the WNBA, there's a lot of money to be made flying right underneath the radar. I am not a WNBA expert by any means. I've been one of the top NBA guys for the entire season. NBA is still going well. Possibly have a play tonight in the Western Conference Finals game. But NBA, been one of the top handicappers all year. But I do have someone that works with me on the WNBA gathering information, knows a lot about women's basketball. So I do use a source there to help me make decisions and pulling the trigger on certain games. But we will have a WNBA package up soon enough. I'm going to be tossing them out to normal clients as we start having plays trickle in for at least the first 2 or 3. That way you can kind of test the waters. You can see what we're about. And if you like it, you can go jump on the WNBA season, which isn't extremely long, and we'll go make a bunch of money together as a secondary income while baseball is doing its thing. So, St. Louis Cardinals, -120, premium play. Sorry for the long-winded video, but I figured, hell, got to make another one. Can't hear me? Might as well chat with you. All right. Good luck. God bless. Grind on. Check out Twitter @PicksChase. Instagram @GhostPicksATS. Might even toss out another free play on there today. Some promotions. Jump on 2 for Tuesday. 2 handicappers, $20. You get each of their top tier play. You can mix and match. You can do buy 2 packages and get 4 handicappers. You can buy all of us. Doesn't matter. Make sure you jump on. Make yourself some money. Everybody's hot. We're on a top tier tear. Let's go fucking kill it. St. Louis -120. Good luck, guys.